the jam, pump it up.
BFBS,
the Forces Station.
Make my day.
This is Breakfast.
Latto and Big Energy on BFBS, the Forces Station. Hope you're doing well today. It's 9:10 and it's time to talk about this. Op Equality is a national befriending service that addresses loneliness and isolation amongst the LGBTQ plus veteran serving and military family communities. It's funded by the Armed Forces Covenant Fund Trust and is working to tackle the needs of the military community, particularly those affected by the historic ban on the service. Now, to talk more about this, I'm joined by Royal Navy Lieutenant Commander Mike Hill from Compass, the Royal Navy's Sexual Orientation, Gender Identity and Expression Network. Good morning.
Good morning. How are we all doing?
All right, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, not so bad.
OK, so I just had to quickly ask you, you've got the most amazing title. You are Surg Lieutenant Commander Royal Navy, and that means that you're a doctor in the Royal Navy. Is that right?
That's right. Yeah, it's a bit of a tongue twister, isn't it, when you answer the phone? But I'm an emergency medicine doctor, so I work seconded to the NHS, working in an A&E department in central London.
Wow, that's fantastic. And what about your kind of military history? When did you sign up and why did you choose to do the Royal Navy?
So I joined the reserves shortly after the ban on LGBT service was lifted back in 2000, and then joined regulars 2006. Sort of worked role 4 for Op Telecop Herrick, and then on to submarines, did Op Relentless before I started specialist training, working in my current role in sort of accident and emergency.
Wow. And have you seen the kind of culture within the military change since 2000 when the ban was lifted?
I mean, it's absolutely changed. I think we need to recognise and be honest that the culture didn't change overnight. Policy changed overnight, and it has taken quite a lot of effort by a lot of people to change that culture. But we are by far a more inclusive and diverse organisation as a result. And we're working hard to improve that even further because it matters, and it matters on operations. So having a diverse mix of people that feel included, can bring the whole self to work, means that people are more effective at work and teams are more effective. So we're more effective on operations. Completely,
yeah. So tell me about what Compass is.
So Compass is the Royal Navy's Sexual Orientation, Gender Identity and Expression Network, so an LGBTQ plus network in other terms. It was sort of set up in 2004 under a previous name, and it's grown since then, and it's sort of about providing that peer-to-peer support within the Royal Navy, whether that's the Royal Navy, Royal Marines, Royal Fleet Auxiliary Reserves, or indeed our civil service colleagues. And we're all about infusing and empowering people to be themselves at work and bring their best to work, educate the wider Navy, and ensure that everyone feels valued and included in the workplace.
Brilliant stuff. So what about Op Equality? Tell me all about that.
So Operation Equality is something that we've been working with a charity called LGBT Foundation, which is the largest provider of services to the LGBT plus community. And it's really addressing that need of tackling loneliness and isolation, both amongst the service LGBT plus community, but also amongst veterans and their families. We have a lot of charities and organisations out there that are there to support people. They are very much geared up to the normality of heterosexual service within the services. So having that ability to support people and sort of gather people and network is absolutely fantastic.
And this is funded by the Covenant Fund Trust?
That's right, yeah. So the Armed Forces Covenant Trust has funded it for the first 2 years, which has allowed us to set up the project. It was formally launched back a couple of weeks ago. It's fantastic. We've got some marvellous befrienders. Anyone who's out there who doesn't feel they're in need but thinks, actually, I could provide some support to other people, other service personnel, other veterans, to get in touch, and we can sign you on. There's a very short training programme which is online, which provides you with the skills and expertise to help you and understand the journey that a lot of our people that we're supporting have been through, and sort of provide that hand-holding and support mechanism to those people.
Now, congratulations are in order. You've been nominated in the National Diversity Awards for the work that you do with Compass. That's right. Incredible. This is stiff competition, isn't it?
Yeah, I think they had 72,000 nominations.
Wow.
So down to the final sort of 5, as it were, in the LGBT plus category, and looking forward to the award ceremony. But I would highlight that Compass and the charity work I do is all about a collaborative effort, and there's lots of people that have been supporting it. So it's really on behalf of all of them.
Yeah, that's absolutely brilliant. It's going to be a fun night as well, by the sound of it. And talking of fun, I understand you're going to be taking part in Brighton Pride. Tell me about that.
Yeah, that's right. So Compass took part in this weekend, just gone in London Pride, which is absolutely fantastic. Having a physical audience after 2 years of COVID, and that audience being 1.5 million people watching us march down through central London, and cheering us, the band playing, it was absolutely fantastic. And we're repeating it all again in Brighton Pride on the 6th of August.
That sounds awesome. So the Royal Marines band play all sorts of camp tunes and get everybody going. Is that right?
Yeah, I think anyone who's got any requests and should let us know, and we'll put them forward to the band and see what they can come up with.
Oh, amazing. Well, it's lovely to speak to you, Mike Hill, Surg, Lieutenant Commander, Royal Navy and co-chair of Compass. Thank you very much for joining me.